Now let's talk about some improvisation. A few things that I want to tell you about before we get into it is, one, I'm recording a MIDI file of this entire chapter. Many of the chapters on this lesson were like 18, 19 minutes long, so they've been broken up. So you notice that the MIDI file might say, chapter 1 or number 1, but it might be, like 20 minutes long. Chapter 2 is actually a good example because I think that one was 20 minutes long. So MIDI file number 2 says 20 minutes. However, I'm not going to make a 20-minute long video chapter, so that will have been broken up. So what I'm saying to you is you're going to see more video chapters than you will see MIDI files. Okay? But I think if you take a listen to the beginning of the MIDI file, you'll be able to understand. Oh, okay, that's what that's what Willie was doing. Now, I don't have music written out for this, and mostly because writing out a solo and stuff like that, it's not intuitive. I'd rather get into it with you. You can take a look at the MIDI file. You can actually print out music from the MIDI file if you wanted to, using something like GarageBand or Sibelius, Finale, those types of programs. So let's get into the improv. Let me just play a little bit for you. What we want to do is we want to just learn how to do these chords in the left hand, just do some simple improvising in the right hand. So now let me break that down so that we're actually doing something a little bit simpler, right? A little bit easier to grasp. But I wanted to just play that a little bit so you can kind of hear the sound that we're going to try and achieve. First of all, left hand voicings. There's your F minor 7. E flat, G, A flat, C. It's your 7, 9, 3, 5. When you go to the G flat sus, there's a couple ways of thinking about this. One, you can create a major 7th chord on the 7th. Okay, so you notice that if I have G flat 7 sus, my root is G flat, 7 would be E, right? So if I take my E and I create a major 7 chord on E, right, and I play a G flat underneath there, I get a real nice sus4 chord. That gives me my 7th, my 9th, my sus4, and my 13th. And I can just move up and do exactly the same thing on the A flat, right? So I have G flat, B flat, D flat, F. If I try doing it on C, it'd be there. B flat, A, G flat, I'm sorry, A flat, G. Okay. I'm just crossing over my hand just because normally I'll be playing up here, just playing that bass note so you can hear it. All right, so first thing is start with that. Get comfortable with that. F minor, G flat sus, A flat sus. Now, what we're going to be doing in the right hand is we're going to be using these pentatonic scales. The reason we use the pentatonic scale is because it is a nice open-ended scale, which means that all of the notes are going to sound good against these chords. All right, so let me show you the pentatonic scale. First of all, on minor, on F minor, we would use this pentatonic scale. F, A flat, B flat, C, E flat, F. This is the same thing as a major pentatonic scale built on the flatted third. Okay, so just like A flat major scale, the relative minor is F minor. Okay, same thing here. All right, so there's your F minor pentatonic scale. When we go to the G flat sus, just taking a quick look at that, what do you think we might use? Here's your key right there. So we're going to put the root in there, we can put in the 5th, and lo and behold, look at what we have. We have an E pentatonic scale. So the same note that we built that major 7th chord off of, the 7th there, the E, okay, we're going to build a pentatonic scale off of that. I just moved my keyboard here, sorry. I'm going to build that pentatonic scale off of that. So E, F sharp, G sharp, B, C sharp, E. See how all those notes sound nice? And then A flat, what are we going to do? Build a pentatonic scale off of the G flat. And it's easy. It's all the black notes. All right, now fingering for that one, a lot of times I would do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. But you know, you're normally not just going up and down the scale like that. Yeah. But you can practice that. A lot of times what you're going to do is you're going to just focus on playing a little bit of the scale before you end up moving on to the next scale. Now, what I'd like you to practice is